discretion is advised.
Call me Snake.
How you boys doing? Lords of Quant, hallowed be thy name. Guide our hand and deliver us the bounty. Look at his face. Ladies and gentlemen, look at mine. How's everybody doing? I think I got everything fixed on my end. All my alerts and shit, I don't know. Still might be messed up a little bit. How's it looking? Is it smooth? Audio check. Sound check. Vibe check. Quant check. What else? Thanks, Ryan Head Hanchi, for the Prime while I was asleep. Appreciate it. Now, it didn't work. Can't make this shit up. I'm gonna switch services up there right now. It doesn't even show you on my thing. Hold on. Can't make this shit up at all. Wake your ass up. Fucking nothing. Well, there we go. But it doesn't show. What the fuck are we even doing here, blurps, you sons of bitches? Here, okay, no blurps again. It is what it is. I'm not dealing with it. Nah, I swear I fixed it before stream and then fucking nothing. Anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm mining tonight. I'm back at Checkmate. Now, I was over there at Nick's. What did I do? I survive, of course, can't die. I went running, took my ass over to, I woke up in Nick's, from my little slumber. And I took my ass to Checkmate here. Actually, I took my ass to Terminus. Then I took my ass over there to the ring, and then I took I went all over the place. Got me some minerals, got me some shit. Now, crafted me a little doodad. Look at that. Trash. What do you think of that? Thanks, Jindy, 9 months in a row. Appreciate you. Generous of you. Now, look at that. Little bonus on that thing. Anyways, I'm out here to mine. I'm not trying to waste time with bullshit. I'm gonna release the Bible soon. I've been putting a lot of work into that. A few extra new tabs. Gonna get rid of some tabs. Gonna switch some things up. Anubis, it's based on the rarity. Of course, Chris. Of course. It's almost done. Actually, it is done technically. All 18 minutes of the son of a bitch. Because apparently, a hell of a lot of shit has happened over here. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah, been farming BB. It's kind of, well, you know why? It's just gear. That's why I don't feel, what's up, Todd? Too excited about blueprints right now. Like, it's not driving me. That's why I'm not on here grinding blueprints for multiple reasons. Even when I had a bunch of the blueprints unlocked from testing, mainly I just wanted to mine and be able to if I want to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm waiting for ship parts. I'm waiting for the tiered blueprints. I'm waiting to find blueprints. I'm waiting to trade them. I'm waiting to be able to craft modules and lasers with bonuses and ship weapons and yada yada. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for base building. I'm waiting for all that shit, And so this is, of course, I'm excited it's here. I'm happy it's here. Great news. But I'm a simple man. I get to work. That's it. Just make everything work good. Look at this. Clean, fresh, nice, perfect. Exactly, Derry. No, I'm not gonna put down. Some of the blueprints can be hard to grind, It's gonna be very interesting, and fun, and hopefully seriously rep locked for some of them. Go watch the Senate. I actually did a little. I posted part of this in my video. It's coming out soon in the next couple days. About the whole way they see crafting and the way they see it all. And it's gonna be important to remember, I'm gonna go putt around my Nox. I'm gonna putt around everywhere. I just feel like mining, if I'm being honest with you. Taking a break from fucking crunching numbers and doing bullshit sheets and, yeah. I'm over it. I need a mine. Obligation. No, Martigan, Quant is not volatile anymore. The reason for this is because of how long it takes you to fill up your ship, if I had to assume. That or they pulled it out and they're waiting. What's up, Hammer? How you doing? They might return with it, tweak it, change it. It's not on any ship. It's not on any mineral either. I had some guy comment and say, he was wrong, but he thought they put it on quartz and he just didn't know the full picture. See, I've been testing every patch and the changes on each individual little mini patch, so I see the story, put in front of us. Start to finish now at this point. And I know what he was referencing and it was wrong. Yeah, and there's always going to be the chasers like Reckless out there. Well, he said quartz because, if you remember, in one of the first changes, switch-ups they did, the very first switch-up with the one mineral rocks, there was a bug where any quartz rock was actually quantanium rocks. It wasn't really quartz, it was just quartz. You could say in name only, when you did your first initial scan. And then it was quantanium, but it was quantanium based on the quartz common presets, so the amounts that could be in that rock. So instead, where Savrillium and Stellaron at the time were, yes, Ravenel's fixed, where Savrillium and Stellaron were 2% max per rock, Quant was sitting there at, 30, 40, up to 40 something, or 38, 36, something like that. It wasn't just mislabeled, it was totally meshed together, which is very interesting. But since then, we haven't had a quant timer, and I mentioned it, I think, in the very start when I noticed it, I was like, wait a minute, man, I'm not noticing it either. Hold on, did anyone test out the prospector? No, but I think I blew up and da-da-da, so I had to test each one. And sure enough, it wasn't in any of them. So I was just, man, what the fuck is going on? Is it gone? Is it a bug? Who knows? And now we know for certain it's gone. Now is it a bug? Is this something they're pulling out for now, bringing back? I guess we'll have to wait and see on that front. And there it is, Reckless. And there's people that, their specialization is crafting, you know. So, I'm excited for you crafters out there. You know what I'm going to be doing. While you're grinding blueprints, I'm going to be grinding mats. I'm going to be stacking up high qualities as much as I can and having a goddamn ball while I do it. I meant to drop out halfway through. I'm on autopilot. I don't know what's on my ship. I'm going to wing it and I'm going to win, plain and simple. That's just the way it is. Last night I was flying around because I realized I didn't have the new footage of crafting with the new UI, I crafted so much. I got, 6 hours of footage of just me crafting different bullshit all throughout this stage. Last night I didn't have any of me crafting any gear. So I said, okay, let me get in there. Let me get the minerals required. Go hit it real quick, and in, 2 hours, I was ready to go. A little hef. Give me a little hef. How you doing, Mil-Spec? Well, Reckless, something interesting. You need to go back and rewatch if you haven't already about crafting. Go rewatch that CitizenCon crafting section. Very cool shit. We'll have bonuses to learning times and all that based on little bonus quests, you can say. Oh, look at this little dead rock. And that shit's pretty damn cool, and I'm really hoping that they make it so we can just find blueprints as well. Rare, random blueprints, Yeah, you'll be fine with the prospector. You're just like normal, you're not going to be able to hit certain rocks. Look at this shit. I haven't seen too many invisible rocks, believe it or not. This server must be trashed now. Last night it was pretty bad, as well. I guess I'll grab iron if you got it, and... Yeah, same with my war. Everyone being hyped for PPs. I was like, leave me alone with the bullshit missions. Yeah, what I want to be able to just... you guys know me, I'm a collector, but I'm also I like to gamble. When it comes to games like this, and it comes to finding and rarity and finding things. I like that a lot. I'd personally like for you to have a 1 in 10,000 chance or something of finding a super rare ass blueprint in a box or in someone's pocket, or I love all that. That hooks me. That makes me want to just loot and grind and be out there like a madman. By the way, thanks again, Brownie and Ravenel. The Whammers was spectacular. Shit. And let me tell you, it hit the spot. Like crack. Never mind. Be careful what I say, huh? I was on the end of completing a 3 pickup location multi-contract, and the server took a shit. And so I left. And then I went to the porcelain throne and took one of my own. Violent, aggressive one. That'll show them. By the way, I really think I fixed most my shit except apparently blurps. But I think I fixed most of my shit, so I feel like it's disrespectful if you guys did something, gave me something, and it didn't have a fucking thing light up the screen, you know, and do, I don't know. Well, like, it's disrespectful and it's not intended, it's just, shit doesn't want to work for me. Doesn't like me. Trying to make me fail. Anyways, long story short, this morning, this entire time up until now, I say this morning, but I've been getting the Bible together, and I'm going to be deleting some tabs out of it that are no longer useful, obviously. I kind of want to get back to basics with it. I want it to be more simple. I'm probably going to get rid of the hauling logger and, you know, just keep the rock logger. Just do the rock logger, the logbook, the stats on everything, the where to find, and yada yada yada. Calculators, keep all that. But I'm gonna make it simpler to use too. So that's another thing I've been focusing on behind the scenes. So wake the fuck up if that's tonight, thank you. So yeah, you guys will see soon enough. It's gonna be hopefully better. Okay, so by the way, you want to see FS tonight? Pop. 503. What do I look like, a peasant? We're in Pyro, baby. Give me those nines. Just scan it. Give me those nines. I might take that 5-something. The secondary, I think, had a 7. I don't want anything less than like 750 right now. Because let me tell you, those stats aren't that great. That quartz is 9, so we'll take this. I don't care about the Festonite. Hopefully it breaks apart. What's the size? Tiny. Baby rock. See what we got on our side laser. And yeah, I was on a few hours last night getting footage. Oh, wait, watch this. HDR engaged. I was on for a few hours last night, doing more testing in the game and recording more footage. By God, I can't even talk in chat. By the way, if I talk in chat, it lights up with people. You talking shit, I think. Well, that's one thing I didn't touch on, actually, in my new video. I don't even think I mentioned that, but I probably should have, is what it is. I'm gonna be bringing out a few different members-only videos. If you're a Twitch sub, you'll get access to them, too. I got a different way, a little trick, you know, over there, and share a folder with you on Google Drive, but I'm gonna release some members-only videos with some insights I found out that, you know, screw the scrubs that I don't know. That's the way I see it. I'm gonna put some really good stuff out, members only style. It's long overdue. Been a long time since I've done members only stuff. This ain't the setup I was expecting on this thing. I'll be honest with you. I was thinking this was gonna be a torn and a torpid, or a surge and a torpid, etc. It's not. Newsflash, it's not. It's 2 surge modules. This right here is ready for fucking war. Now, Hef and Silicon, keep that Silicon. That's what we want right here, baby. Come on. Nope, that's not what we want at all. I lied. Right there. That's what we want. What matters, Regulars, is the sitcom portion. Trust me and just watch that. I've watched it 5 times in the past 3 weeks. You know, trust me. We're moving towards that direction. And I posted in council some other insights, you know. Anubis, don't ever ask me a question like that, ever in your life. That shows me that you don't watch enough and you need to. Of course you can. You've never had problems, except for when they didn't work together as in, you mean the surge modules? I hope you're talking about something else other than surge. But if you're talking about surge modules, the only time you haven't been able to in our recent past was between something like, I don't know, 321, maybe 321 for like 3 months. No. What you might have had is an issue with your laser, but then it would have made it so you couldn't pop any surges. I've seen that one. No, watch, I'll prove it to you right now. Yeah. Bingo, bango, bongo. Hey, Elguapoe, I'm really digging your Rock Eater album. Excellent. I appreciate it. I like the tones as well. Speaking of that, you know, that's what I've been mining too as well. I like it. Speaking of that, let me kick that on. Sounds like a plan. I was doing slow hand last night, so it's good to change it up. No, you might be mistaken like everybody else is that tells me data that's totally incorrect. You probably were popping something that isn't a surge that's interruptible. Surge doesn't interrupt anything. For any reason. Never will. Until they change it. It's written in stone. It's the only module that has the setting is not interruptible and does not interrupt. I don't hold it against you. But that's how it is. 2 torpedoes, can do. 2 stampedes, no can do. Stampede and torpid, no can do. Brand, lifeline, no can do. 2 lifelines. Do you see what's happening there? Surge lifeline, yep. Surge stampede, yep. 2 surges stampede, 2 surges lifeline, yep. Yeah, it doesn't matter what ship you're in, doesn't matter what's going on. Okay, so far we have gotten us a little bit of 901 quartz. That's good. Let's keep it going. A lot of rocks I need. I need it now. Those aren't rocks. Come on, what you got? See what I'm even looking at here. I gotta get some height. I don't know, people tell me certain things and I go look and they'll be so certain about it and I'll go look and for hours or whatever and they're just not right. They're not right. And so now I need footage or pictures, you know, it's eats up so much time going and testing things off of memory because everyone's got bad memory like me. I don't remember shit. I gotta dive deep into my own mind and sometimes I'll be like, wait a minute. I've been calling modules gadgets. What do you need, Jacobus? Tell you what I need. I need some 999. 588? I'm just getting whatever I want. Honestly, I'm thinking as if I'm playing in PU. That's a 755. I might take that. Yes, sir. Let's take that just in case, huh? No, it's a little baby rock. We've already checked this one, right? Nope. Come on, scan up for me, baby. 553. Not even 1 iron. I'm taking it. Well, you know, soon enough, everything's gonna have quality to it. Everything from the grazers roaming around to the little fireweed you've been trying to smoke out there in Pyro 4. Those goddamn pterodactyls you be shooting out of the sky so you can get a, I don't know, taste of some endangered species. Even that will have its own quality. Who do you mean you still can't attach gadgets to asteroids? Did it yesterday on stream, so unless, what did they, do you think they magically changed it all of a sudden? You mean you can't? Or do you mean that, maybe you mean you could possibly just mean the rock cracker? No, so you failed. What you need to do is take it off and put it closer. You failed. It places it. You gotta sometimes take it off and place it again. Take it off, place it again closer. You gotta remember it's allowing you to do it from a further distance away. You gotta, if it's not charged up, it's not going, it's not showing up on the rock, then what you do is you detach, you go to another part of the rock, and imagine there's, you know, a piece of the rock on another side of it. Do it over there. Boom, it will work. At some point, you're fine. That's happened to me one time out of, I don't know, 15 times. I have probably placed 30 or 40 gadgets, probably more, in the past 2 weeks, specifically on asteroids. Specifically, because I've been doing a ton of asteroid mining. I'm having a blast out there. This is such a change from what we used to have. But just move it. That's why I was saying yesterday, 970 iron is what I want. That it seems to me Sabirs have more of an issue than other ones. Sometimes based on how it goes in your hand. I know it sounds weird, but it's just a feeling I got. If there is a will, there's a way, but it's so much easier than, remember how I was doing it before? Having to do that click shit and time it, and I was going for like 5 minutes trying to put it on. So much easier than that. And okay, we're gonna hit this real easy. 43, get it up. You want that 970. Let's see what I got on this thing. This is interesting, by the way. It's like there's no clip. Look. Look, Ma. I can walk in the air. Look, Ma. Watch this. Professional. Hold on. You're watching a professional at work. Look, Ma. Hey. You were worried, didn't you? You thought I died. Shit, I need a pips. Of course they fixed the center turret. Was the roid real? I don't know. It sounds like you just didn't try hard enough. I've had 0 that I couldn't get done. And it's been easier than ever. Even on really shitty servers. Gotta keep trying. There we go, come on. Another thing you gotta think of trying is taking it and putting it back in your inventory. And putting it back. So put it back in your inventory, equip it again from there. And another thing is try, what did I do? I did something and I swear I felt like it fixed my shitty severe I had. Because I only had issues with severes. What else did I do? Let me think. Oh, I think I dropped it and then pressed detach on it after storing it back in my inventory. I don't know why, but I know for a fact when, before all these changes, remember I'd float out to those asteroids. Pressing detach sometimes is what you needed to do to get the highlight on the rock. So I had thought, well, shit, if I do that now, maybe that will give me make it work. And sure enough, I swear to God to you, right after pressing the detach, after putting it away, putting it out, dropping it, pressing detach, and then put it in your hands, and then I placed it and it was fine. Interesting, Merker. Are you sure it wasn't some server lag? To where, you know how you gotta look at a rock multiple times for it to scan? Sometimes you look at it initially, it will say inert, and then you look away from it and look back at it and it starts scanning again. Could that have been the issue? Tried Jacobus, I was on there. Like I said, I was getting footage. I was going around getting minerals and trying to get a little piece of footage. I gotta go in there and spend like 2 hours to get a 10-second clip, for my video. That's how I do it at the end. I want to make sure I'm showing the real deal Holyfield, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, we're only talking PTU. That's what we're in right now. It's all PTU. That's what we're talking about, because that's our future in a few days, really. So that last shit, I don't even know what it's called anymore. What was that? They call that the PU? That's the thing of the past right now. It doesn't exist for me. I don't even care about that damn thing. I tried to use my celebrity last night, Jacobus, and say, hey, anyone want to invite me to their group so I can mooch off your blueprint shares, 0 responses back. Sons of bitches, bunch of greedy assholes. You know what's even funnier? So I was sitting there thinking, even if it did happen, I don't think I would care in the slightest. I already got footage of Vernon blueprints, so. Now it's like, why would I grind, There's no point. And for me, I've had to grind through the minerals 10 times. I've had to. Now I've ground the whole mission blueprint unlocking thing. I did that when it first dropped, so I could get footage. Then I had to craft and craft and craft and craft. Scout everything. Go back, no, I don't think it's there. I think I found something weird over here. Scout again. No, that's all because of the SCU amounts to make way for crafting Merker. That's what they want, apparently. And I didn't mention, I keep getting cut off. I keep cutting my own self off. I read you guys' chats. But about multi-crew mining, they have two... it's like I don't know. So what am I? Bipolar. It's like bipolar. It doesn't make much sense, some of their ideas in it, but it's good now that it's finally, there is a reason to multi-crew, aka tungsten, gold, quantanium, saffrilium. There's a reason to. More reason to, I should say. Now double it, see? Now double it. Don't play around, double it now. Take some rocks and double them. Because personally, I haven't seen a 150k rock yet, or above. No, I haven't exactly gone looking. Okay. but I myself haven't seen it. I'd like to see a screenshot of them, because it tells me they exist still. I'm sure they do. You can still solo that rock right there, Alex, but I get it. It's inert right here. Nope, it's iron. See, 2.27. Extractable. I really believe it's 2.3, but... in the end, it doesn't matter. It's shit, and they need to tie extraction power to it. They really do. Be excellent. Use a little bit of that. See, you got to get out of the mindset, too. You got to get out of the mindset of the past, right? You got to get out of the mindset of how much you used to get in an order. Like, this is the now, and once you start to just kind of accept that you're getting less, and the less you get, it doesn't feel too, I don't know how to explain. It doesn't feel too shitty, like the end of the world, right? See, the single mineral rocks plus this, fucking terrible, absolutely bad decision. Bad for who knows how long until they start switching it. Bad. But when you get used to it and you just realize this is the way it is, it's all kind of, it is what it is. Now you get excited finding a 10 SCU pure piece that you've broken, you know. But once they make the extraction power more viable with what it does, then we're cooking, baby. Then we're cooking. When the Arastra can pick up 5 SCU pieces, no problem, we're cooking. When the Orion's picking up fucking 10K, you know, you get what I'm saying. What did Ravenel say? I missed it. No, you guys talking cheating? You know, I don't like cheating. No, okay, let's go. Let's go find us a little something else. I think I'm gonna go hit the asteroid fields. Obligation. Well, see, I hate flying Zaduska, but there's so many more implications as well. I hate flying back and forth, you know. I like flying low and almost dying just because I want to risk it all for no reason. I love that, but I don't like flying back and forth, you know, moving Pingala seeds to sell at the local market, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'm trying to make some peyote out here, but hold on. I'm in the fucking zone. Join me. Nah, it's not gonna work now. Of course it's not. No. Come on, show me the map. That's incorrect, Jacobus. This is way too simple right now. But it ain't that. It ain't that. I want to explain to you guys, but I'm gonna put it out in the members only video. Soon enough, we are going to have a big change to refining. I don't think people realize it. A big change. And I believe what they want, because what they've shown us at that last CitizenCon is coming to realization. I believe they want us to have a catalyst, and they want us to have ways to enhance our minerals, and I think it's gonna totally change, and I can't tell you what it is. Of course, I don't fucking know. I don't know if it's gonna look just like that, but I think it's gonna be a totally different system than what we're used to. And I think at that same time, they're gonna be rolling out the refinery ships, and it's just, I'm just spitballing over here, but this is what I'm thinking. Based on that crafting video, I think we can expect to see something like that. They have put a lot of thought into some of this stuff that when you watch it one or two times, even like the segments, I've watched some of those segments multiple times, you gloss over little subtle things they say, and it really is, it's a mindset thing. If you can see their mindset on something, you can really see how their brain worked when you see the changes they made in the data or something. You can, I think, figure some things out. Kind of like we saw the whole one mineral inert thing coming. I've been saying it for a long time that I hope they don't do it. But I posted screenshots. Look at this back at CitizenCon. They had it like that at CitizenCon. And I'm really surprised and proud of CIG for hearing out the community and the people that love mining all the time and mine, and kind of seeing a different side of it compared to what they had initially planned, And I'm sure it's going to change over and over again and again, but that's pretty damn cool of them. And yeah, Galaxy's going to be cool. I'd love to see some of these ships that they've already had waiting. We're waiting for them, I'd like to see them work on those instead of keep bringing out new ships. I'm not just saying that because I love the Erastra and I can't wait to get my hands on it, but for poor Rue Boy and his Banu merchantmen, I mean, they will backtrack if they get hate, but to just go I see what you guys are saying. Okay, let's try it out, see what, that's kind of what it felt like. And yeah, that's a win. Okay, did I check that rock over there? I mean, I'm getting, scans are acting funky out here. It's 11-7, what is it? Watch it get scanned from 20 out, just about. Now, I really want to, I can't wait for them to give us those new scanners. 25 out, look at that. A little Torite, I'll take a little Torite. I can't wait for them to give us the scanners and the new features and the filters and all these things, and I can't wait for us to be able to craft ship components. I'm more excited about being able to craft ship components and tiers and ships in general, than probably anything outside of mining, you know. That's gonna be real slick, and I'm probably not even gonna be building my own ships, maybe parts. But I'm gonna have someone like Reckless over here that I'm just hooking up with all the minerals, pay a fee, and bing bang boom. An XL1 blueprint that you tune up and you craft it way better. Look at that sun. Look at it. Where's my solar flare? Hey, give me back the rings of Pyro 4, Thorsten. Listen, I always try to talk it like as if they're here so that maybe off the off chance one of these times they see a clip, they'll hear me, you know, they'll hear my words. Thorsten, give me my ring back. Hey, Thorsten, give me my ring back. Anyways, I just pissed myself off. Guys ever do that? The vein popping out of my head. Oosraba. Trash rock. That's what I found right now. Already found that tin. Where's another scan? There was another scan out here. This was a dud. Let's go back to station, because I didn't bring a drink. Like a fool. I was too excited to just go mine. I want it. I want it back. Is 4.7 live already, or is it still just PTU? PTU. Not for a few days. My Hermes will become my galaxy. My galaxy will become my world. My world is my life. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know what I'm melting and trading and swapping and switching up to. Honestly, I probably should just melt everything. Buy a bunch of armors and shit. So that 1.0 hits and things get real, I can start at a massive disadvantage and feel the success of the grind more, and I think about it all the time. How do you guys feel about that? How have you been thinking about that? I do too. That doesn't change what I'm saying. Look at that, I scanned and I'm see Burning Night. Because you still have it, that's the thing, you still got it. You still got your ships and everything, you know. So no matter what, you can always just swap over to your main account and get what you need. You got ship to do it when you break down. When you don't have the option, things are a little bit different. When you have 500 billion just sitting there in an account waiting for you. Some phony baloney fake named the Quantanium Queen Pin holding it for you, and you know. Okay, we definitely need to stock up on drinks. Little sandwich and some drinks. I need to bring a gun. I don't have one here. Wonder what they sell. Over here, checkmate right now. I don't know what happened to my pulverizer. It's gone. Almost lost my helmet too. I'm lucky I didn't actually. When I put on that helmet in ghost mode, when I came to and woke up in the bed, I was wearing the helmet. And then as soon as I got in the turret, the helmet disappeared. It flickered, and luckily I saved myself once again. And I look and it was in my backpack. Very odd. Magic happening. You know I want to wipe, but I'm a content creator. This is my gig, so you don't get to have an opinion when you can play it all you want, you know. That's just how it is. That's just the way it is. Damn, we didn't get enough of that. We didn't even want this. It's okay. By the way, Benoit, I'm supposed to be speaking about the DC issue here soon at length. I mean, what's he gonna say? Yeah, we're working on fixing it. There's issues, problems, and then a whole lot of tech talk. Did you recover the mole? I did, Alex. That's what I was saying, I think, at the start of the stream. I think you weren't here. I did end up doing it. I wasn't intending on it. I was gonna hit everything with Gollum. You know what I mean? Later, Jacobus, you have a good one. Thanks again. Yeah, the first thing I did, grab my Gollum, head out, head through that wormhole, flying and flipping, blasting music. Didn't even pay attention. Next thing I know, I'm in Pyro. Oh, I didn't get a drink. Next thing I know, I'm in Pyro. And I see my ship and I go, hell yeah. Let's go get us some. So then I finished mining, of course, where I was at, where I left my ship. It was right there with the rocks filled up. Well, I guess Zancy, I guess you won't know until the video comes out. Doing members only stuff coming up. I think I got 3 videos. One's gonna be public and then 2 are members only. In my main video, I lay it out real simple. I explain how it works. That's what, if you know that, everything's good. Everything's simple. Easy. You know what I mean? It just makes sense. Then you'll end up having better stuff, not reading tea leaves. What are we looking at here? People like that Galana. They like that Galan. Let me get a Galan. I don't got too much money. I know I could go find a blueprint and craft it, but you know what? I ain't got time for that shit. I got a mine. Later, Merker. You have a good night. Let's get a drink. I didn't need to come all the way over here, but I needed a damn rifle anyways. Quiet lady. Don't look at me in my eyes. No, don't look at me in my eyes. Another one. Tastes terrible, but you gotta do it. Me some rats. I'll eventually have all the guns I want, blueprints for them. But it's just not high up on my priority list. In PTU, you know. That's piss water, but you know what? It makes you stronger. Now, my pips, it didn't come in, you know. Well, you sent me an Invisirat? That's what you gave me. Get one off the grill. I'm gonna get one of them. Put it back on, char it up a little more. No, fuck you too. Okay. See, some of you guys got it better than the Elguapoe, and some of you are just, you know, fancy. Real fancy out there. And Stan makes me sick sometimes, actually. So why don't you go slip on one of these?
One bun. Two dogs, one bun. You'll barely walk away when they're together this way. They go down as one. Two dogs, one bun. Two dogs, one bun. Two dogs, one bun. Let that luscious meat jump in your mouth and repeat. Two dogs, one.
Get you some double dogs today at your closest galleria. Let's go. Ah! I thought I fell into the pits of hell. Never mind. Don't mind me. Good question. I don't know. I don't know what anyone would drink after they consume a double dog. Me personally. And now a quick word from our sponsors. You know, people always ask me, Elguapoe, where do you get it from? What's your secret? How are you breaking those big rocks? I guess all I can say is... I guess it's gotta be the pips. By the way, here's that armor that I crafted. I used 750 to 650, I think was the lowest. All around 750-ish. And this is what it came out with. Barely any more mitigation. Barely any bonuses compared to before. But of course, before it was a big difference. We were getting a lot of 900s. But I feel like they tuned it better. So we'll see how it turns out. I expect this to change all over the place and be tweaked, and you know, I would expect that. Now, my drinks. Oh, wait. Stacking. It didn't stack, didn't work. Next time, Sig, next time. I can imagine seeing them go up and down all over the place. No need, Alex, no need. No need. We don't need a severe because we got a box full. Think I was being too foolish or what? Ah. I said I forgot my drink. I didn't say I forgot my mind. This time. I'll cut it and bring it back. I don't care. Cut it 20 times, bring it back up. Open it up. Close it down. Let's go to Stanton and hunt some quant. How's that sound? Look at it. Maybe if you're gonna be laggy and shitty, maybe just trust what I type. Don't pause and then, make shit up and do weird things. Just trust what I do. Because you can't trust your damn self. Look at it. It's gonna place me back here, checkmate. Rats. Trust me, okay? We don't have gas. Very important thing. Speaking of gas. Of course, these jabronis haven't talked about this. Speaking of gas. Look at this. Shove that up your tailpipe and smoke it. Little refueling nozzle. Most important feature. Of course. I'll be honest, some people are on a different wavelength than me. There's some people that want to be, only and always refueling other ships. I'm such a miner, all I think about is, man, if I had one of those refueling ships, I'd be over there on Pyro 5 trying to scoop up whatever gases they got. I'd be thinking, what can I get? I really hope they change the prices of, all the gases. There's so much they could do soon with gas mining, gas cloud mining. And I really hope we see a cool-ass mechanic with that, unlike salvaging or some stupid bullshit where you just pull up and sit. Some whole sea stuff. There's some cool shit they could do. Especially with some sort of radiation exposure and tweaking stuff. And they've had a lot of hints to it in the data, so maybe one day. One day, maybe. Now we're cooking. Why does your search not act up on the star map? Because I'm a professional. It is acting up. I'm just fighting it. What do you mean, wait, did the search just work? Oh man, I learned that in the first 2 patches, I think, in Tech Preview. This is what you do right now. Okay, first and foremost, you go back. You type whatever it is, right? Say you're Stanton. It's always going to give you different double letters and shit. But let's say I do Stanton. It might give me Gateway. If I just press Enter, boom, it will. Press R. You click here and press R. Type it up here, wherever you're looking to go. Click here, press R. Boom. Quick, too. Yeah, I heard about them. That sucks. There's a lot to keep up with. By the way, Tech's on a 40-stream streak, baby. I just realized it. Vandal's on a 3-stream streak. He needs to get his shit together. It's definitely not my fault. Now. Watch this. Now, Gerald, what I'm going to say is I'm putting something out for the Colt, for the gate, and anyone else that feels as useful could use it, but that's just the way it is. For those that know. I'm probably going to tie it up with org features, too. As much as I can. Got booted from the bedroom due to Taco Bell After Effects. Gonna get quality sleep tonight. You gotta let him rip and pull the blanket up and over. That's the way to do it. Assert dominance. Must put on helmet. Helmet must be put on. Hey, look. Oh, okay, cool. Still shows up there. Gotcha. Nope, still not working. Yep. Yeah, Blood Right. And I fixed it today, which is surprising. I even fixed channel points. I've been talking to their customer support, whatever. I thought for sure. You know what I think it is? I think it's my Stream Elements OBS, which, oof, changing that is an issue. Where the fuck is it? You got me spinning around. I haven't changed my quantum drive, so I shouldn't have lost my Excelsior. Yeah, we're coming in a little too hot, being a little too wild. Slow it down. I don't know, maybe I'm blind. You ever realize you might be blind and didn't notice? There it is. Yeah. No, I wasn't in SCM. I kicked over to SCM to slow myself down and kicked it back over to nav mode. I just couldn't find it. I was looking every direction but behind me. That's the e-brake. Watch and learn, son. Yeah, I am too. It turns out there's a second one. It's actually where we took our group shot out here. to know how to bend time. The fabric of the universe. Stand here I come. I ain't ready for no games. We're playing for real. For keeps. Nothing's stopping us from coming back with Quan. Good stuff. Good morning, Stanton. Take a little nap. Let's see how Wicklow's doing today. No, I'm gonna have to actually click it. I think it is Kinga. But it doesn't matter, I might just go to a mining base. Nope, too much. Of course I did. Come on. Come on. A little less, come on. There we go. Done. I'll hit this, then I'll hit Kinga. Oh, I don't know if you should upgrade your MSR to the mole. MSR is a style piece, but if you don't have a mole, what the fuck are you doing? I hopped into the PTU this morning, spent a good 2 minutes waiting for the F key to appear at the bottom of the mole elevator. I thought that the servers were fried. I decided to say fried. Liked it better. Zanzi, I don't know, you've been sleeping under a rock or something. It wouldn't surprise me. Mole got gold standard. MFDs. Cargo elevator. Okay. Inventory. Gun rack. Scanner. Refueling pipe. Okay. Someone clean the fucking thing. Lighting. New lighting. It's not good lighting, but it's new lighting. Nonetheless. I have, absolutely, Derry. If it can't be good, at least it's new. Works the other way around, too. The BMM will be done before the star map ever gets any better. I hope not. I hope you're a liar. How you doing, Jorm? Yeah, I don't know why I'd ever go out to the Halo until, of course, they change things up. When I can go to a mining base and get better results. I really gotta get me a new jump drive. Is what it is. Yo mama's house. So, I'm very immature of me. Sorry. I just don't get opportunities often to, you know. Most quant I've found is in Stanton. Because it's not, but yeah. That's why you'd rarely never see it there. No, there's no quant pyro. There was in the old. Oh, little copper. It's in Stan. The best place you can find Quantanium with a hit video is Stan. No, not anymore, Ravenel. Totally different system. I believe I posted a lot of the stats in the council chat as pictures. Yeah, poor surfaces, period. Now everything's on the same level. It's all on the same scale now. Asteroids and, what do you call it, surfaces. It's rare. Right there. I think. Could be a dud as well. Yep. They did change up the clustering, by the way. Not by much, but let's see what that barrel's looking like. See if it's not picking up the full scan, if it's showing just 2. That is the one thing I noticed that they did change from last patch to this recent patch. And I believe it is making rares and epics have the possibility of spawning 2. Compared to just knowing for a fact. If you found a 2 stack, it was going to be quant or cerulean or whatever. To make it more of a variety, more, you know, you don't just know for a fact, oh, I see that, it's going to be this. This is a common mineral right here. It could also be 2. It scanned 2 next to each other. I think it did. 2 commons. 11 degrees, you see? I'm gonna hold it down right here. Scan it again. Speed 500. Come on, baby, scan. Get back to business. That's a 3 stack. See, we know that's not it. That's barrel. Now look at this, 7,000. Let's see. That's 7,080, so that's going to be barrel again. All right. Okay. Hold on, I didn't get a good look. There we go, quant. Or it could be, because now, like I said, they changed it to where seagulls can spawn. Yep, quant 3170. If you pay attention to the R signatures, you're good. But if not, and you just go off of how many, the base number, and you know it's a single, it's not for sure legendary like it was. I've personally seen rares, I think, in epic singles, which was not happening before. What's the size of this thing? Which is good. We don't want to just know every time the size of a rock, you know? No. Quant was not... I mean, maybe back, it would be long time ago. I can't remember what it was a long time ago. Before, I just looked for speckles or looked for clusters, period. Back before 319. After 319, quant was found in aluminum rocks. And they had an RS signature. I believe 1870 at one point was Q-type, but they change the spawn chances of Quan in it. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think you really need to pay attention to R6 too much. Maybe just this one occasion, you know, for Savrilium, Quant, and Stellaron. Only for that, but even then, you don't even need to. Do I have an eye tracker? Why, am I looking cockeyed? I don't. And I'm not gonna use one because I got this VR headset I'm gonna be using. Okay, let's set up right here. Question is, what's the size of this thing? It's gotta be Helix. Is my Helix in the front or is it on the side? I don't remember what my ship looks like. Come on. Alright, that's off. Okay. We may need to, first of all, let's lock them and unlock them. Get close, left side. Sabir on the rock, of course. We're doing that just for the increased window size. It's a 45. We're going to do 2 surges and a stampede. Yeah, I haven't used mine because I don't want to waste, well, first 2 reasons, right? I don't want to waste the new experience, the hanging out with you guys with it. See how I react with it and all that. And then the other reason, is I can't stream with it. So thanks to Brownie and Bloodright here, I'm gonna be able to stream with it. Come on. You see it was doing this to me? This is what I'm gonna do. You can do it. You can do it. Now press the button. Press the button, do it. Oh, it wanted to do it. Come on. Come on. Almost had it. See that little lag? Boom. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work or not. I don't think it worked just because it didn't flip me upside down. Let's see. Or it didn't flip the thing upside down, I should have said. Looks like it's working. Put some fresh modules on this son of a bitch. No. Why are you trying to throw? Why are you trying to right now throw the tractor beam gun? No. Don't ever do that. It's unacceptable. Now, unfortunately, this wasn't a 2-route cluster. I've had so many awesome 2-route clusters where one of them you could barely break and the other one was nice size, like a 35, you know. Love to see it. No. So we're not going to be leaving with too much quant on this one. Come on. Taking too much time, I'm pussyfooting it. Don't worry about what I do. I spank it. Okay, notice that resistance, we're still at 25%, and that is with us up here on the rock. We got 3 going. One more in the cooler. Okay. We do not have shields on. Ride the lightning, baby. Put it down to 80. I'm gonna creep it up. Bottom 2. Server's feeling relatively smooth, so that's nice. if it spikes me, it's just instability. It's not server. Let's go. It's okay. It's gonna all fail right now. It's okay. Watch this. 84. It sticks. A bigger instability waves. Shit, I should have gave it a little more grease. Bigger instability waves than we had before, it feels like, in my humble opinion. Oh, just spiked on me. It's okay. It is what it is. Last second. It is what it is. Damn, we had that perfect too. It wouldn't have affected me, Blood, right? I was more affected by that last second. Kapow. Yeah, let's get it up and go. We got more. I want to come back with like 30 SCUs, honestly. No, you're getting less damage now to your ship, and that's without shields on, by the way. So look, I'll show you. Quant Rock in our face. We had what, a quarter of the bar red. I actually took some heat, but you know what? This is from this run. This is just repairs and shit. Not bad. Remember, I had no shields on. Pop them on. Boom. 34, 39. No, that was an easy one, too. Okay, let's see about this angle. I don't know. Still exposed to the elements as they're supposed to be. Cancel. Don't ask me how I know. Nope. I don't know what happened to my Torn 3 and oh, I put it in my backpack, I think. And then I think I dropped it inside that box. Nope. I wanted the Torn with the Surge, at least, or a Torpid Surge. Is what it is. Now look, this is, you can imagine this being like a 10k rock for the Hoff or more, like an 11k. A stock Hoff can break about 16k with no resistance, right? Hoff 2. So just kind of go off that math and you can figure it out pretty easily just in your head. Just eyeball it, you know. Watch these little instability spikes. So one thing I'm excited about with this instability, I know you wouldn't believe it with me popping these rocks in my face, but that instability grows a lot more than it did before. It looks like the down and up on it is more, which is a great thing. An excellent thing. That means it goes into the negative, which it wasn't doing before, which potentially means it opens us up to more possibilities of some breaks we shouldn't be able to do if we just persist, you know? But you saw right there, I put it up just a point or two too much at that last second. Server decided to do a little catch-up, didn't show me any results for a second. Server catches up. I had it 2% too high. Instability wave hits the top. Boom. Last second. Now, that doesn't even affect my emotions in the slightest because, as you guys know, you guys probably saw that Savrillium 60k break. You saw how that one was jumping because the server, I mean, shit, can't do nothing with that. We were lucky to even do what we did there. See, now I know how much it needs. So right now it's at the bottom of the wave. It's probably going to need like 80. Once we get up into the green, of course, you know. Watch. See what I said? Look at that. Look how 80's reacting in the green. It's got a higher top and a higher bottom. Or lower bottom, I should say. That's what it feels like to me, at least. Boom. Pristine. Later, Anubis, you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good night. Have Quantanium dreams. Look at all that Quan, baby. I didn't even look at the quality. I'm gonna show you something when I get back to the station to sell. I might even refine it out here. Oh, there we go. Let's see how much money we get back selling raw. 19, and we don't have enough juice, do we? Nope. But you know where we do on our side turret. What's up, Bird Lip? How you doing? Boom. Now I'd seriously prefer to be using the Surge Stampede on this, but I'm sitting like this, so I'm gonna drop the power down. Where's that big one right there? Oh no, let's get a good angle. Damn, it's taking all the juice. Maybe Surge Stampede would have done it. Let's see, unless it's at the bottom of the wave. You guys got a good eye on that? We're gonna need new modules anyways, huh? Question is, are we even optimal right now? It looks like we're close to it, huh? Nope, we're out. Rest in peace. Oh, I've broken many like that, Zaduska. Some nasties, too. Just for the hell of it. You could also do it from the opposite way. It was a pretty cool view. For some footage I've done in my videos, just get a cooler angle, huh? Style points, you know. Align it then. Don't misalign it. How about that? For good luck. I don't know why he's hurt himself or something. Okay, good. Absolutely, Blood Ray, that's how it should be. I prefer it like this, for real. Okay, this is we take the laser off. It turned off the power. You can do it this way, you can do it looking at the front of it. Let's see. Let's go, get ready. Light it up. Come on, baby, we're gonna be close, depending on the instability jump we're in. So I gotta be on those surge modules, you know what I mean? Might have to get closer. Let me see. See how we're on optimal right there? Just barely. I like being a little closer, if we're being honest. Come on, baby. Get up there. Come on. Come on. It's gonna jump. It's gonna jump. Come on. Okay, it's fine. See, I took a little red zone so I can secure that hit. Boom, baby. That's how you do it. Perfect. That's right, this Blood Right song. Obligation. Screw it, might as well. Or his cousin, Derry. More like his cousin. Okay, on to the next one. Leaving Sabirs behind, I don't need them. Show me something. This is a dried up looking mining base, I'll tell you. I'm not feeling it. I should have found like two stacks by now. Careful. What do we got here? What? Something's up. Thank you, Goose. Appreciate it. Oh, it was blood right. No, thank you, Goose. You thank me and you thank blood right. Actually. See, my shit's all fucked. Sorry, blood right. Don't worry about that. There we go. Boom. We ain't playing no games out here. Ain't no funny business. Fuck was that? Saw something. Damn, Julian. Sorry to hear that, man. That's fucked up. You take care of yourself, man. Let's see if it's gonna allow me. See, I told you, Sabir's the one that gives the most issues. Boom, detach. You gotta know how to do the wave on it. Come on, press it. You know you're gonna do it. You're wasting my time is what you're doing. You're gonna do it. It's because they know Sabir's the... Look how you get glitchy. That's how you know it's gonna work. Sabir's the best gadget. That's how they know it. With a solo miner. So they make sure that one sucks. Easy money, okay. Hopefully that's fixed by the time it's this live. But look at this view. I got some footage like this. Look at this. Out here just relaxing, having the time of my life. Sitting on a little pebble of quant. Don't mind if I do. Easy. My Sabir just killed me on a quant rock. I have to pay attention. I'll say this much. Do not shoot it on accident with your laser. Now see how we're optimal already? Good. You see how we didn't take off our modules? Bad. That were you thinking, you know? I don't know. Good question. pit stop. Okay, didn't mean to do that, but that's fine too. They've made these things harder to grab, I swear. There we go. Like they've made them inside the laser more, sticking out less. No movement. 3 surge modules. We're hitting this son of a bitch hard. See, there's my torpid and my torn. I took off my laser. But now that we're hunting quant, I don't know. I might just leave it how it is. That's kind of my thing for. Come on. Look at. That's kind of my thing for hunting normal minerals. Stampede surge is when I'm hunting quant or something large. Usually. Because as you've seen, you're seeing 20Ks. It's not too uncommon. Come on, get us in there. Beautiful. What's up, Blackbird? How you doing? Absolutely not, Oliver, because you know what? They're all active. They're all cheap. Actives are all 1 to 2K, you know? So you see that gadget's over there to the right somewhere. Get ready. Might need all the juice up until here. Now you see that exploded window. Let's see what it wants. We're at 84, no movement. 86, 90, 90. Big jump. That 812 is nasty. It's gonna jump on us again, and we gotta get out of the red zone and get it down to the green and hold it. Come on, son of a bitch. Too much. Fuck. Okay, maybe we can get lucky here. Come on. No, we're not gonna get lucky. It's gonna pop right in our face. Son of a bitch. I knew it was gonna jump. I just thought maybe. Nah, yes, we got it. Oh, we got it, baby. Close, but no cigar. Oh, thank you. Let's do it again. That was 1 second away. Okay, so you see how it's gonna go. You see how it's gonna go. We gotta get that jump to happen to get us up there to the green zone. Once we're in the green zone, now see, it won't jump as crazy for not by 90. So we got that situation, and the situation is, where is it steady? If I had to guess, 85, 83 is steady, right? But the point is, we got to get to the green zone, and it doesn't want to. When it's on the bottom, it doesn't want to climb. So we got to get it in that green zone, and then let it stay steady. We can give it less power, and it will sit there. So first things first, let's get these modules off once again. Put new ones on. Our goal, because super high instability is actually not that bad if you're in the green zone with it. You know, as long as you don't give it enough power to make it do the jump. You can handle it. Now, you'll get some red zone. We'll get some red no matter what happens here, I think, but we're going to get it done. Ain't no thing. I broke nasty sons of bitches. This is a nasty son of a bitch. Do not get it confused. Come on. Come on. Gotta pick up a little speed, little twist. Boom. Let's try this again. Oh, you got the job, Blackbird? I didn't even realize. Ah. Fluten's played himself. Okay, watch this. You saw how it reacted at 90. Maybe we can get it to react like that off the rip. Jump up before us. Come on, do a big jump, you psychopath. I know you want to. Jump. Jump. Come on, baby. Do we got enough modules is the question. Shots in the modules, I mean, I know we got enough modules. Now remember where it jumped last time at 90. Come on, baby. It wants you to push it right here and it's gonna try to catch you. Come on. Got some nasty ass instability. We just want it to jump to get us up there to the green. Come on, baby, come on. Come on. I should have been pushing. I should have risked it and pushed it. Come on. Come on. We're not gonna have enough charge. We're gonna have to put in more. Fuck, we had it too. Okay, new plan with how the instability's working right here. See how big the wave is? That was pretty chilled out. What I'm gonna do now, slap more on. What's up, Richard? Thank you. I'm gonna slap more on. I'm gonna give it more power from the start. We're gonna get it up as fast as we can to save an extra few shots. And we're gonna be good to go. Play a little more risky. We played it pretty safe on that one. Let's play a little more risky now. Now, remember, it's a wave of instability. So it's going to be different when we get to it now. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push it up to 95. Maybe a little more. We'll see right off the bat how it reacts to it. If it doesn't start pushing up quickly off 95, I'm hitting the son of a bitch at 100 and then pulling right back and trying to hold it at 80 something. What's up, Richie boy? Feast your eyes on this supreme rock. Okay, get ready. I'm gonna hit it at 95. Boom, you see what I said? What did I say? What I'm talking about here. Now we're at the top of the instability wave. We're just gonna chill out. We need a push. We need a push. We need a little push. Get us up there to the green. Come on, baby. Cut it. Drop it down to 85. Too much. 78. Hit it again. Fuck me. I need to stay in the green. 91. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. See, you want to hold it in the green zone if you can. Fuck you. Got me again. We lose. Damn it. You're a nasty son of a bitch. You win. You're a nasty bastard. Damn. Win some, lose some. Let's go find another one. God damn, you see? I knew that spike was gonna happen, but... catch you off guard. Mining's gonna be fun. I'll tell you right now, solo mo mining. That gives me a rush like it did back in 319. When I tell you they messed with that instability, top and bottom, they definitely did it. Oh, baby, let's go hit another one. On to the next one. Hell no, it doesn't. No, see, that right there is built for two people. You know, it's a simple... If you got two people, that's easy. We're solo out here. it shouldn't be, it shouldn't be easy for us to get what they're getting. I have 2 people. Here we go. Nope, another shot. We're gonna get another shot out here. 17-2. Damn, I wanted that rock. See what I said? It's a completely different rock every time you look at it, because it has, like, imagine an internal timer. That internal timer is a lot longer than it used to be, and one of the problems was they shortened it. They really shortened it. Before, not with this. This is like back to the old ways. I got a whole video on it. If you go look up my videos, look up the one that says something about the wave of instability or something. Little tips and tricks for mining. Hasn't been relevant, but guess what? Now it is more relevant. With the wave shift, we wouldn't be able to break the rock because of the resistance, the amount of resistance. So that's why you're gonna need that severe. Gotta have it. You gotta lower that resistance as much as possible. Now that you're finding out much higher percentage of the mineral in the rock in the initial break, because of that, it naturally means, right, common sense, it has more of what makes up that rock, right? See, look at that 3855 single. Look at that. Let's see what's spawning as a single. Nope, it's not. It's just not spawning in the rest around them. That's what it is. Okay. It's a 12-2. There we go. There we go. So you can't trust scans either. See how that's 20 something out? Is it a single, or am I gonna fly over there to find out it's multiple? Let's see. Let's go see. 4240. Very interesting if they made it so that also commons got the single chance again. Which is exactly what's happening here. Let's see. I don't see any of the rocks, you. Okay, looks like any rock now is a single chance spawn. Good to know. 2 barrels. I'm really hoping up here at some point it would show us quality. That'd be cool. What's up, Ames? How you doing? Yeah, you need something that is, and same with Bormax, Optimax over Bormax, because you don't want anything that's adding resistance to your shit, you know. 21-2. That's why the Golem is gonna suffer a little bit compared to the Prospector. And that's just the way it is, unfortunately. It's still my preferred small ship. What this is. I might need some asteroid while I'm out here. See what that asteroid is. And I may even go somewhere else. Change it up again. Because I've had bad luck finding spawns of quant and multiples of quant. That's not what I wanted. That's aluminum. We'll take some Quan. Yeah, scanning's slow right now. Later, Gerald, you have a good one. He's already sleeping by now, I forgot. Didn't respond in time. Rip. Okay, let's get it. See if we get luck with the numbers. Nope, little baby rock. 2 little baby rocks. That's a 764, at least there's that. Okay, Searcher Stampede, give it less power. Over here, while I'm down here, I'm gonna slap on fresh surge modules. Hold on. There's some more. Let's do this first and foremost. God, I hate the turning when you're Eva. I'm sure it's realistic. I hate it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's just be safe. On this one, we're gonna do 2 surges. I could always drop power. I know what I'm doing. I'd rather have too much than not enough, you know? Waste the time getting back out again. See how they're inside now? They're kind of like nestled in there. Surge, Stampede. Top. Stampede bottom. Top left. I'm gonna play the trombone. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to do this again. Watch this. Boom. Put it on my back, put it right here. I addressed this in my video too. I told them that you can't, there's no gadget slot for it. Oh, I wanted to do it, but it didn't. Okay, let's get a little closer. Boom, detach. Come on. It's like a game of cat and mouse we play here. And I'm the bear. Put it on there. We're gonna drop it. It's not even letting you drop it now? That's what I thought. Where'd it go? I'm just gonna use my guesstimation. It ate it. Okay, let's try it again. Come on. You're wasting everybody's time right now. You know you're gonna put yourself on it. You know you're gonna do it. You're just showing off, really. You're showing your ass. There we go. You see? So I'm showing your ass. See that text? How I went to a different side of the spot, different side of the rock. That's like last thing you want to do, but let's see if it actually works now. It could give us bullshit again, and then we got to move it again. That's still a possibility. I'm telling you, it's with Sabirs, man. More than anything. I was placing so many Optimaxes before, when I was being lazy. I forgot where I was at, but they had Optimaxes. And I bought so many. I didn't have any Sabirs. I said, screw it, man. I'll just put Optimax on everything. Then I realized that if I want to break these 60s, ain't no way that's happening. Thank ya. What's up, Toe? How you doing? That's a 10 times prime. Drop the power. Bring it up. No. Did we find it? Seemed like it liked 72, huh? Too much? No, less. Come on. 60. Wow. That's a big change, huh? Come on, baby, get up there. Come on, we're gonna lose that fucking green zone we just got. Come on. Come on. God damn it, I should have given him more. Try to be more cautious this time. For what? Come on, baby. We don't got time for bullshit here. 69. Boom, hit him, flip him. That's okay. That's okay. Looks like we didn't lose any. Okay, now let's go break the other one. Next. These two together are okay, you see. I found 50, 60, and like a 48 next to each other. And those are good, because you break two of those, you can fill up easily, 20 SUs, 30 SUs of quant off that one haul. And you got to think MMO, you got to think future, you got to think how they want us to be. To come back and be able to get a full mole full of Quantanium is a big thing, It should take you time because of how much you could be able to craft with it or sell it for. That's right, Fludens. We're in the PTU. Okay. 15 with a 45. So I'm starting off at 70 just in case. Like I said, this stability's not to be fucked with. You gotta be easy on it. See, I'm not being too easy on this one yet. But we got it down to where it likes it. We don't want to lose the green zone. Very important. Mom's just a catch-up game to get it back, and then you run out of charges. That's kind of what you've been seeing me do. I just haven't. I've risked. Instead of just letting the red zone go, I should have just let me have a third of the bar red zone and gotten it done the first shot. Like, screw it, I'm gonna lose a little piece, but I'll guarantee to get it done. Instead, I pussyfooted on that big rock, and then it hit with the crazy instability, the high part of the wave, and we got screwed, Absolutely screwed. If I would have just taken the third, it would have been good. The third of the red zone, losing up chunk of the rock, we could have got it done. But that's the thing, you don't see the future. You don't see the timing. You can feel it sometimes. Then there's stuff just completely fucking wrong. So what you been doing? That's only 9% quant. What's this? Jesus. We only got 18.2 SCUs of quant right now. I say we've been mining out here for at least an hour on this quant grind. What do you guys think? About an hour sound right? We're 2 hours in. I think we spent an hour out in Pyro. Over an hour. Correctamundo Sims. Damn, I forgot I got all this Quantanium coffee. Damn, that's good. Okay, change my mind. I'm picking up all the rocks. It just is what it is. Because I'm gonna go sell it anyways. See how much money I get for this amount. See what we're looking like. You know what I mean? It has to be when it takes you an hour to get 20 SCUs. I could have gotten it faster, but like I said, I had that battle with that rock that I failed. It's that quant, baby. Okay, at 10K SC, that's why we got the surge modules on here. We're gonna actually need about 80, maybe more. No, that's a high resistance. Could also be at the bottom of the wave. Let's see. Before we make any rash decisions, popping 2. Nah, fuck it, I'm popping 2. Sometimes you just need to be a little brutal. That's what it is. See, we were at the bottom of that wave. Look at that, 50%. Boom. I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers, you know what I mean? By any means. No, Sims. I got a video coming out that'll explain everything in next day or 2. Or 3, whenever they drop the patch. The day I hear they're dropping the patch is the day the video comes out, by the way. Okay, it's 10K, about the same as the last one. So we can treat it about the same. But look at the servers acting real shitty. Let's wait till the server gets... There we go. Look how smooth it is now. Good. Hit 95 is going to fly, I think, and then I'm going to pull it down. Hold on. By the way, someone asked me how I got my mouse scroll wheel to be smooth. And if any of you guys are having that issue where it's jumping up a few points every time, what you should do... Oh, perfect timing. What you should do is go into your Microsoft, your Windows settings, whatever. I don't know if you're on Linux, it's different, but your scroll wheel settings and tune it, tweak it around. Make it do more scrolls per up and down, less, and see what feels right. That may help. Damn, Blackbird. Now, by the way, on patch day, I think I'm going to mine the whole day. I'm going to be out the entire day playing, streaming. So when patch day hits, feel free to stop by and hang out. I'm going to be as long as I can from the time I'm, coherent. Can we get charged right now? No. Damn, we're going to need this. Let's see if we got enough shots left. We got to get up to that green zone fast. I don't know how many shots I got. I'm lazy. I don't want to put on another one. It's okay. Little red zone. Guide it up like a miss right there. Boom. Boom. Creep it up a little bit. Go stay in the green. Stay in the green. At the bottom of the amount of power it requires. Boom. See how I kept creeping it up a little bit? From I was down to 50 something. As soon as I saw it drop a little bit, just started creeping it. Pull it back. Started creeping it. No more quant timer. Now, they may bring it back, who knows, but not now. It takes too long to mine, is my estimation on it. But you know what? I'm going to have to put a module on anyways. So, we'll wait till this other one burns out. Hopefully we got enough to break these subs with the one. Because we got those pieces above that are pretty substantial. Now, you shouldn't have used the surge, by the way, for anyone watching that's mining too. I only did it because I'm trying to burn out my charges. So it's easier for me to put on. See? So I don't have to take it off and put it on. Get every shot out of that thing. Squeeze all the juice out of that plum. Fishhead's favorite. Yeah, my new video coming out is very information heavy, by the way. It's 18 minutes long. Oh, that's just barrel. That's just barrel right there. I don't know what patch day is. I'm never the guy to ask. I don't know shit. I wish they would tell me what they plan to do beforehand so I could have my video prepped to get the most hype out of the patch and, get everybody ready right before it hits. I can drop it before patch comes out. Be like, an hour until patch. Watch this video. Since I know you're going out mining. But no. They don't tell me nothing. You know who knows less than me about when patches? Fishhead. I've heard Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've heard Thursday, I've heard Friday, I've heard Thursday. I've heard all the shit now. And it probably is one of those. 17th, the Alliance 8 ends, right? If they start speaking in Chinese, then we know it's got 4 days and 3 hours. Okay? That's one way you can judge it. I'm definitely not lying. That's right, Toe. See? That's right. Which language? Fuck. God damn it. I've ended off more confused than when I began. No, it's gone. Blackbird, I would have been dead by now. Look at me out here. Been out here mining for an hour now on this Quan. Look how much I got on my ship. I've got 25, 31-ish SCUs of Quan right now. And I actually got to head out of here. So, we're going to sell it off right now. Like I said, patch day, I'm going to be mining all day. Hopefully I can have everything updated in time on the New Testament, you know? But if not, because you never know what bullshit could happen, I'm definitely going to give you guys all the resources in a different way, you know? Just so you know, heads up. Because I could run into issues where just adding all the new minerals and all the new shit for the scripts, yada yada yada, break it really fucking bad. So, anyways, long story short, I got a contingency plan and then I got worst case scenario type deal. It's gold, it's standard, yes, Danimal. Yeah, boom, click away, press R. Look at that view. These mining bases got a good view. I'm really hoping that CIG do more mixing up. They haven't done enough mixing. You know, they've given it a stir, but they haven't given it a mix when it comes to where rocks are at. Need to shake it up a little bit. That's right, Danimal. Look at that. Boom. Boom, baby. Look at the panels. What the fuck was that? Magical? We'll be trying to buy the max on nothing. Okay? Not for sale. If you're trying to get you the Quant 33, you're out of your damn mind. I'm not selling the max to anybody. That's limited stock. It's for me now. Okay, maybe one I can part with, but the rest is mine. When people see me, they ask for an autograph. When they smell me, they can smell my power. The top notes, Quantanium and Emperor's Bloom. They beg me to stay, but I walk away, leaving behind a cloud of bergamot and musk. When you want to turn a stranger to a stalker, make sure you're wearing Quant 33 by Elguapoe. Just out here pressing buttons. I just get out here, start pressing whatever I can find to press. Yeah, this ship sounds so damn good when you're flying around. It sounds beefy, substantial. Oh yeah. And now we don't have to worry about running as fast as we can. You know, not that I ever did. Of course there's Quant in the Halo. Am I reading that right? You're asking? Of course. Okay, now get ready for this. I'm selling it all. I'm gonna sell all that quant raw. Gonna see how much money we get. Look, that's my strong hand. Look. That's my strong hand. I think that they need to bring back the quant timer with like 45 minutes. I know that sounds like a lot, but I think that would be a nice middle ground, because you got to realize if we're breaking, and it's going to take us 3 times as long. No flutings, just because I had a horrible accident with the quant one night, and it solidified my right hand of stone. I got hit by like a Medusa rock. Now, if I hit you with this son of a bitch, it's a perma, you know. It's gonna give you something you don't want. Now, could give you AIDS. Now, that's if you survive it. One thing's for certain, it's gonna send you to the shadow realm, and if you crawl out of there, that's on you. Might not want to. Now the other hand's for choking. Better to have ore pod variants with stabilization for unstable ore. A lot of big talk that there's too much going on there. For the situation we're in right now, the reality of real life and potential possibilities of cool shit in the future, of course. Okay, I'm not doing this. I'm selling it raw. A lot of things would be great if we got them, but we can't even jettison cargo yet. 734,738 UEC. Okay, let's do the math on this real quick. Now I want to explain to you how shitty that is. In a way. I need the money though, as you can tell. We're going to get. Let's do the math, okay? Calculator, trust the calculator. We're gonna get 13.6 SCUs. Welcome. Who is that? Creed? Thank you. Appreciate it. 2 months in a row. So I like to see in here. Okay. I'm sure you've already said, but do you find the new ore distribution makes sense? Does it make sense? No. I feel like it's okay placeholder right now. It is what it is. They haven't even put their systems in place that they want to be in place, that they thought were in place from 6 months ago, 9 months ago. They thought it was cold and warm. It worked that way in Pyro, and it never worked that way. Ever worked that way. Finding ice at the damn executive hangar, like crazy. So anyways, 13.6 SCUs. 13.6 times 100 and what did I see, 80? I think I saw 180 as a price. Say 160 just in case. Wait, 13.6 times 160. 2.176 million. That's 2.176. And we're going to sell it for 700 and something. So it's 3 times less now. I think they really need to jump up the prices if they respect our time a little bit here. Jump up the prices of quant. It's sitting at, like I said, 160, 180. I've seen. And in between that, I've seen 170 as well. Between these patches since they've done their changes. I really think they need to make that like 300. At least. I know it sounds crazy, but maybe it's because it's so much easier to find. I still think they need to make quant, Stellaron, Savrilium, Rice Site. What else? Maybe not Oratite, but Rice Site. All much harder to find. I think they need I don't know. That's just me, but whatever. And they do need to mix things up more. I shouldn't see the same kind of rocks in certain places that I'm seeing. They also need more variation to the types of rocks, but the reason why they are doing that is because they have this whole biome thing planned, you know? So that's going to change everything. So they're probably thinking, we changed up the system now. This is like a placeholder until they really get down and dirty with Genesis and biomes. We got Nick's one coming soon, and Genesis is going to be, you know, it's going to be interesting what they do with it. So that's going to change things up. So, you know, it's kind of what's the point? This is good for now. And it's damn good, I think, for now. Because we got some crazy challenge. We got some multi-crew mining that's needed. You got to do it if you want to get some of that Savrilium. Unless you're a madman like me and you're going to risk it all. Yeah, it's you got easy. It's easy, too. The one thing I don't like is that Oretite and Aslerite are so tied to Stanton. I don't like that. I don't like what it takes to make these blueprints. But it is what it is, you know, for now. That's all easy to tweak. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. And I'll see you next time. Good night.